What if the hero wasn't always the savior, but a girl shaped by darkness, legacy, and a destiny she never chose? Welcome to Flixor, where magic and monstrosity collide. Before the visions, before the society, there was only a girl with a sharp mind and a sharper will. In a world torn by secrets and betrayal, one soul rises, not just to uncover the truth, but to break the curse. This is the untold story of a legend in the making. This is Wednesday, Season 2. Season 2 kicks off with Wednesday Addams returning to Nevermore Academy after the traumatic and life-altering events of Season 1. Although the Academy appears calm on the surface, an unsettling tension lingers beneath. A series of unexplained student disappearances begins to stir fear among the students and faculty, casting a shadow over the school. As Wednesday settles back in, her psychic visions intensify, haunting glimpses of ominous symbols, unfamiliar faces, and fragmented warnings begin to consume her thoughts, suggesting that a greater and more dangerous mystery is unfolding. Amidst the growing unease, a new enigmatic figure makes their presence known on campus, someone with deep-rooted ties to Nevermore's sinister history. Their arrival sparks questions and rumors, hinting at a long-buried secret beginning to resurface. Meanwhile, Tyler returns, the boy once revealed to be the monstrous creature known as the Hyde. Though he claims to have no memory of his past actions, his erratic behavior and emotional instability raise red flags. Wednesday, torn between suspicion and unresolved feelings, watches closely as Tyler struggles to suppress the darkness still lurking within him. It quickly becomes evident that the threat facing Nevermore this time is far more intricate and personal than anything she has encountered before. As Wednesday dives deeper into the mystery behind the disappearances, she uncovers chilling traces of a secret society operating in the shadows of Nevermore Academy, a group that has been manipulating the supernatural abilities of gifted students for generations. This clandestine organization, hidden in plain sight, appears to have deep roots within the school's history and even holds sway over certain members of the administration. The more she investigates, the clearer it becomes that the disappearances are no coincidence, but part of a larger plan tied to something ancient and sinister. At the same time, Wednesday's psychic powers begin to evolve. Her visions grow more vivid and disturbing, revealing cryptic messages, fragmented memories, and glimpses into her own family's hidden past. These haunting images suggest that the Addams bloodline is entwined with the very curse that the secret society seems intent on exploiting. Meanwhile, Enid Sinclair, Wednesday's loyal and vibrant werewolf roommate, begins experiencing a transformation of her own. Her usual powers start to expand in ways even she doesn't fully understand, hinting that she may be connected to the rising supernatural tide at Nevermore. As Enid's abilities strengthen and Wednesday's visions deepen, the bond between them becomes even more vital in facing the dangerous forces gathering around them. As Wednesday delves further into the twisted secrets surrounding Nevermore, she stumbles upon a cache of ancient texts and forgotten Addams family artifacts buried deep within the Academy's archives. These documents unveil the existence of a powerful and sinister curse tied to her bloodline, one that has haunted the Addams family for centuries, feeding off their darkness and growing stronger with each generation. The deeper she reads, the more Wednesday begins to suspect that she is not just linked to the curse, but may very well be the key to ending it, or perhaps its final and most devastating victim. Amid this unsettling revelation, Xavier Thorpe re-enters the picture. Still haunted by self-doubt and confusion over his supernatural gifts, Xavier finds himself drawn into the mystery through his psychic art, which begins depicting disturbing visions tied to the curse and the fate of Nevermore. His abilities, once a source of uncertainty, might now hold the clues needed to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Tyler's connection to the hide begins to resurface in troubling ways. Though he had seemingly been freed from the creature's control, subtle signs reveal otherwise. Whispers of manipulation and shadows of his old monstrous self point to a more disturbing reality. Tyler has been under the influence of the same secret society Wednesday is now hunting, and his fate may be far more tangled in their dark plans than anyone realized. Wednesday's visions grow more intense and revealing, slowly piecing together a trail of cryptic messages left by her ancestors, clues hidden in fragmented memories, symbols, and whispered warnings. Through these revelations, she uncovers a shocking truth. The Addams family was not merely cursed, but were, in fact, the original founders of the very secret society she has been investigating. Once created with noble intentions to protect and guide supernatural beings, the society has since devolved into a corrupt and power-hungry force, twisting ancient knowledge and abilities for dark, manipulative purposes. Its true goal is now clear: to harness and weaponize the powers of supernatural students at Nevermore, using them as tools for control and domination. This sinister agenda has been unfolding for decades, with students unknowingly recruited, manipulated, or silenced. As Wednesday races to expose the society's web of influence, Tyler begins to slip further into darkness. Haunted by his past as the Hide, he starts losing control, pulled deeper under the society's sway. Eventually, it's revealed that they've been using him as a puppet all along, reawakening his monstrous instincts and unleashing him as a chaotic force to terrorize Nevermore and distract from their larger, hidden schemes. This betrayal cuts deeper than anything Wednesday anticipated, forcing her to confront just how far the corruption runs and how close to home it truly hits. The creature known as the Hide resurfaces with a vengeance, more powerful and menacing than ever before. No longer acting out of primal rage alone, the beast has been reborn. Its form darker, faster, and more intelligent, now fully under the command of the secret society. It becomes clear that the society is using the Hide as a lethal enforcer, eliminating anyone who dares to uncover the truth or stand in the way of their plans. Wednesday finds herself in a horrifying showdown with the evolved monster, and this time the battle isn't just physical, it's deeply personal. As she fights the Hide, she also battles the legacy of manipulation that has plagued her family for generations. Realizing that this creature is a weapon forged from that very darkness. Amidst the chaos, Xavier proves to be more than just an ally. His visions begin to unlock long-buried secrets encoded in the art of his ancestors. Through his psychic paintings, he helps Wednesday piece together vital fragments of the past, clues that reveal the origins of the Addams curse and the twisted truth about the society's purpose. Together, they uncover that the path to defeating the Hide is not only through strength, but through confronting the truth behind Wednesday's heritage and the shadow that has followed her bloodline for centuries. Wednesday's relentless pursuit of the truth finally leads her to a harrowing revelation about her own bloodline. Digging through forbidden archives and confronting hidden memories, she uncovers a deeply buried chapter of her family's past. Gomez and Morticia Addams, once revered as icons of the supernatural world, were themselves members of the secret society. In their youth, they became entangled in the group's promises of influence and protection, only to make a choice that would doom their family's legacy. In a moment of desperation, they betrayed their own kind, sacrificing allies and covering up truths to secure power, thus setting the foundation for the curse that now threatens Wednesday. This revelation shakes her to the core, painting her lineage not as victims, but as architects of their own downfall. Meanwhile, Tyler steps forward with a painful confession of his own. Struggling with the weight of his dual identity as both boy and beast, He reveals that he has been under the Society's control for years, his monstrous side awakened and directed by them like a weapon. Haunted by the things he's done, he admits that he may hold the key to destroying the Society from within. Tyler's confession adds a new layer of complexity to Wednesday's mission, forcing her to question not only who to trust, but whether redemption is truly possible for those who have been used as pawns in a much older, darker game. Together, burdened by their inherited sins, Wednesday and Tyler must decide whether they can break free from the chains of the past or become the final pieces in the Society's master plan. As Wednesday edges ever closer to the heart of the mystery, she's blindsided by a betrayal that shakes her to her core. The true mastermind orchestrating the chaos isn't an outsider, it is someone from within her trusted circle, someone who walked beside her through every step of her investigation. The twist comes when Xavier, her closest ally and emotional anchor, is revealed to have been working with the secret society all along. But the betrayal isn't as straightforward as it seems. Xavier had been manipulated from the very beginning. His visions, once thought to be guiding lights, were in fact being hijacked by the Society to lead Wednesday directly to the curse's origin. They needed her, the final Addams, to unlock its full potential. With the truth laid bare and the curse on the brink of complete resurrection, Wednesday is faced with an impossible choice. She can embrace the immense dark power that runs through her family's legacy and use it to take control of the curse, potentially saving those she loves but risking corruption. Or she can destroy it entirely, cutting ties with her heritage and severing the dark bloodline once and for all, even if it means losing everyone and everything she holds dear. As storm clouds gather over Nevermore and the Society prepares for their final move, Wednesday stands alone at the edge of destiny, forced to choose between legacy and liberation. In the electrifying season finale, Wednesday faces the ultimate test of her strength, identity, and will. Armed with the painful truths about her family, her friends, and the secret society that has manipulated her fate from the shadows, she storms the Society's hidden stronghold. There, she comes face to face with the enigmatic leader, a figure who has orchestrated her every step, waiting for the moment she would be strong enough to unleash the full force of the Addams family curse. The final battle is a brutal clash of power, legacy, and defiance, with Wednesday racing against time to prevent the Society from harnessing the curse to reshape the supernatural world in their image. As chaos erupts and her allies fall into peril, Wednesday is forced into a heart-wrenching decision. She can either destroy the Society completely, risking the lives of everyone she loves in the process, or she can embrace her cursed heritage and use its dark power to save them, but at the cost of her soul. Just as she makes her fateful choice, the screen cuts to black with a chilling twist, an ominous vision, a cryptic message, or the return of someone thought lost, leaving Wednesday's fate and the future of Nevermore teetering on the edge of the unknown.